In Australia, there is a great interest in bullying at the moment. We've had quite a few campaigns around bullying that have tried to use social media and mainstream media to try and get the messages across that they're actually human rights issues. With one of our campaigns around bullying, which we called Back Me Up, it was a focus on young people. The whole campaign was run on Facebook. It was a competition, and we got young people to devise a short video to tell us how they would back someone up if they were the victim of bullying. And it had a huge amount of interest.
While it is important to have police personnel targeted for human rights education programs, they are not generally available for a long time away from their headquarters, away from their duties. So in order to reach them in the places of their duty, we found that the mode of distance education or the online training can be used to reach them, and to reach them in large numbers. So this program, in collaboration with the Indira Gandhi Open University, was established.
So learning environment is really important, and it could be a physical learning environment or a virtual learning environment. So it might be thinking about things like accessibility. What is the language that's being used? Is a wheelchair able to get in? Is it a place that's comfortable for somebody culturally? It also might be about whether people feel safe in the room. So their voice is important, and the facilitator can encourage that contribution.
There's almost an assumption often that anybody can do human rights education, particularly anybody who knows about human rights. That's just not the case. Certainly, human rights knowledge and human rights expertise is an essential requirement for human rights education, but we also need to be good educators. It's a specialised skill. It's not something that everybody has or even that everybody's capable of learning, but it's an essential requirement of the skill set of any human rights institution.
ليس من السهل طبعا على أن يكون إنسان مدني أمام عسكريين أو أفراد عاملين في أجهزة أمنية ليقوم بتدريبهم في مجال حقوق الإنسان. لكن الأدوار مختلفة. نحن كهيئة وطنية لحقوق الإنسان لنا دورنا والذي على الآخرين أن يحترموه، ونحن نحترم أيضا دور وأداء الأجهزة الأمنية الفلسطينية. وفي سبيل ذلك تقوم الهيئة بفتح نقاشات جدية حول قضايا مختلفة في حقوق الإنسان للوصول إلى أرضية مشتركة، حول قضايا مثل التعليم، مثل حرية الرأي والتعبير، المشاركة السياسية، عدم وجود ممارسات توقيف على خلفية سياسية أو الاحتجاز التعسفي مثلا. النقاشات تكون جدية ولكنها مجدية دائما.
The campaign that we targeted for children's rights on child neglect particularly, we started it in 2009, and the main message of the campaign was that child neglect is an abuse. So what we've taken on now is community theatre forums. What happens is audience is asked to actually raise their hands or stop the theatre when they identify an issue. And we stop the theatre at that point, and then the community, they are either asked to come up and show this solution themselves, or they just talk about the solutions or what could be different in this scenario. And I believe the learning process is easier when they are actually contributing to the process of the learning.
Adults learn best by participation in their own learning. indeed by directing their own learning as much as possible. And that means encouraging participation, actively engaging them, ensuring that the opportunities exist for interaction amongst the participants so that they learn from each other and not just from the facilitator.
The BRAC, or the Barangay Human Rights Action Center program, is the grassroots mechanism of the Commission on Human Rights, and it seeks to reach the people of empowering them in human rights knowledge and skills. And we have, I think it's something like 600 human rights action centers that are operational. And the good thing for this is human rights became a word of mouth in the barangay because of the presence of the Human Rights Action Center. And the people are learning to go to the BRAC to complain on human rights violations. It's effective because people don't need to go to the Commission on Human Rights to learn about human rights. It is us who are going there.